Be honest. Have you ever felt completely stuck in trading? You watch videos, follow influencers, try all sorts of setups, but somehow nothing really sticks. One week you feel like a genius. Next week, one bad trade wipes all that confidence away. And it's not just a loss. It's that sick feeling in your gut that makes you question everything. The truth? Most traders fail not because of bad strategies. They fail because they're at the wrong mindset level. And until you figure out what level you're at, nothing else you do is going to fix the problem. Here's the deal. Every trader operates from a certain mindset level. That level dictates everything: how you manage risk, how you react when trades go against you, and whether you stick to your plan or sabotage yourself without even realizing it. Most traders spend years trying to fix the wrong thing. They pile on indicators, hop from strategy to strategy, blame the market, and still wonder why nothing works. Today, we're breaking down all 5 mindset levels. By the end, you'll know exactly where you are and what to focus on to actually level up. This is the level where almost everyone begins. You see traders online posting wins and think, if they can do it, so can I. You open an account, place a few trades, even win a couple, and that high feels amazing. But here's the thing. Those early wins are mostly luck, not skill. Stop losses? Optional. Position sizes? Wild guesses. You haven't been tested by the market yet. Eventually, a big loss hits, or a streak goes against you. Suddenly, that confidence you had evaporates. Panic sets in, mistakes pile up, and some people blow their first account. The lesson? Survive long enough to actually learn what you don't know. That's the foundation for real growth. If you're stuck here, step 1 is survive. Track every trade, even the ones that feel stupid. Learn risk management. Know exactly how much you can afford to lose. And most importantly, accept losses as part of the game. Treat them like tuition. You're paying for experience. This is how you begin to build a mindset that actually lasts. Welcome to the frustration stage. Reality hits. Trading is harder than you thought. You binge-watch videos, buy courses, save indicators, and constantly switch strategies. One week it's breakouts, next Fibonacci retracements, then crypto, then options. Emotionally, it's exhausting. Hope, fear, excitement, regret, all in a loop. You feel busy, but progress? Minimal. Most traders stay stuck here for months, even years. The key to getting out is focus. Pick one strategy and stick to it long enough to gather real data. Journal every trade, entries, exits, and most importantly, how you feel. Discipline starts here. Confidence will follow if you do this consistently. Forget chasing every shiny new system. Focus on one strategy and stick with it long enough to see real patterns. 50, maybe 100 trades. Journal everything. Your entries, exits, and emotions. That's how discipline forms. That's how you turn learning into actual skill. And that's the stage where you start to see the difference between random luck and real edge. This is where things start getting real. You're no longer chasing every shiny system or hopping from one strategy to the next. You've picked your strategy, and now you're building something tangible. Backtesting, tracking results, refining rules. That's your daily grind. But don't get too comfortable. Emotions still creep in. You might cut winners early, hold on to losers too long, or overtrade when a streak feels exciting. The market will test your discipline. Identify your profit leaks, write down rules to counteract them, and practice them over and over. This stage is all about proving your edge, not getting rich overnight. Real growth happens here, quietly, steadily, and consistently. Even at level 3, the system doesn't guarantee profits. Your emotions are still alive and well. You might almost close a winning trade early out of fear, or let a losing trade run too long, hoping it'll turn around. That's why tracking, journaling, and reflecting are crucial. Spot your emotional leaks before they drain your gains. This stage teaches you patience, self-awareness, and consistency. All the skills that separate amateurs from pros. Now we're talking about the mental game. You can feel your impulses, greed, fear, frustration, and most of the time you control them. You pause, take a breath, maybe even step away from the screen. You follow pre-trade checklists, you meditate, you reset mentally after a loss. Trading becomes as much mental training as financial skill. You start to recognize the patterns of your own mind. The temptation to revenge trade or go all in is still there, but awareness and discipline now give you the power to choose differently. That's what separates the consistently profitable traders from everyone else. Emotional control is your superpower at this level. Use timers, checklists, breathing exercises, anything that stops impulse trading. Your edge isn't just your system, it's how well you execute it without letting feelings dictate your moves. This is where discipline becomes muscle memory. This is the big leagues. At level 5, mindset and discipline finally align. Losses don't shake you. Wins don't inflate you. You think in probabilities, not predictions. Trading becomes boring, and that's a good thing. Weeks of calm execution, process focus, and reflection on trades. You mentor others, share knowledge, and scale slowly. The danger here is complacency. The market changes, and your system might need adjustments. But if you stay aware and stick to your process, consistency becomes natural, and profits follow quietly, reliably, and steadily. Even at the top, it's easy to get lazy, skipping reviews, letting ego take over, or assuming past success guarantees future wins. That's how good traders get humbled. Stay consistent, stay humble, and keep checking your process. Complacency is the silent killer. Real growth isn't a straight line. You might hit level 4, then fall back to level 3 after a tough streak. You might feel like level 5, then a market shock or personal stress pulls you down. That's normal. Awareness matters more than perfection. Recognize where you are now, then focus on what comes next. Now it's your turn. Grab your journal and review your trades. What mistakes keep repeating? Which level best fits you? Not where you want to be, but where you really are. Pick 1 or 2 habits from this level to focus on for the next 60 days. Reassess after a month. This simple self-awareness practice separates serious traders from the endless hype chasers. So, where do you stand right now? Level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Once you know your level, you know your next move, and that's huge. Drop a comment below. What's your level? And what's the one mindset habit you need to work on next? Hit like, subscribe, and keep building that edge. Trade smart, think clearly, grow steadily. This is just finance.